Oh shit.
Hot town, summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirty gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. It's different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, come on.
Alright. 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 What up, D? What up, 90? Bert, Lasso, what's happening? Got a little fun vid? Oh yeah. You can do hot tag. What up, Jack B? Another rug. Let me get this little ting situated over here for that's the part of the track that kills it right there. Hot tag going out. Going out. Here we go. Oh, let me do one here. Another one. Oh. Dude, I've been watching this Netflix Tiger King. This is fucked up. Oh, where is it? Hold on. Here it is. I couldn't find the tab that the stream was on. Alright, hot damn summer in the city. The city's on fire. But we're gonna persevere through it, brother. Yeah, Tiger King is insane. It's like as the episodes go, like it turns into a different show every other episode. It's like you cannot anticipate where the show is gonna go. And there's usually not shit. Reality is usually the strangest shit, you know? And that show is definitely an example of it. Tiger King. What's up, Drakir? Good to see you. All right, so here's what this video is going to be. This is a reminder. Contest is active. Elseworlds What If contest. I got some really cool entries, and I'm gonna share them. I'm gonna review them, and we're gonna, the entries have been so good. I want to put some shine on them, and let's not forget the prize of this contest is gonna be, commission request, I guess. If you want me to do a little sketch cover for you, I'll try to make it as badass as possible. I was thinking, since it's like What If or Elseworlds type thing, you could have like choose any character to have the gauntlet. Might be kind of fun, but you can do whatever you want. So that's that. Oh, see, Burke Family's in the middle of Tiger. What episode am I on? I'm on episode 5, which is just ridiculous. Now it's getting sad. The show is turning into sad now. Chris Barrett didn't light any fires. That's good. Keeping it together, Chris. That's what I like to hear. Keeping it together. Ooh, entry coming Saturday. Not my best work. Oh, I'll be the judge of that, Roger. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm usually due for a haircut last weekend. So, again, a little overdue myself, Lasso. I feel you, brother. All right, I think I have one loaded in. I'm actually going to pull them up, right? So I'm going to get right to it. First contest entry, which is prompting you, the viewer, the entrant, to, let me know of a little Elseworlds What If story that you would like to see. And I got some hot fire entries, and here they are. First one, My boy Cardstock Variant. Shout out to Cardstock Variant, who said, "I'd like to see Galactus the Devourer dealing with an uprisal from his former heralds." Cool giveaway. Thanks. Keep sketching. Thank you, sir. Dude, I love that. Oh, I don't remember reading a story about that yet. So all the heralds getting together to have to battle Galactus, Surfer, Terrax, what's that chick's Nova, the female fiery Nova. Those are the main. I wouldn't. Maybe you could get into the deep cuts. I think Dazzler was one, Aunt May, but we don't want to get into those. Like the main heralds. That's a good idea. Sure. Chris, you can do free range, brother. You know what I'm saying? 84 contests are. My rule set is always fast and loose, brother. Always fast and loose. So whatever feels right. What's up, Disco? Oh, look, Disco, I loaded this in for you. Oh, look at that. Come on, man. I got your logo up, dude. What's up, Zach B? So that was the first one from Cardstock. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that one. I got a soft spot for Galactus. Now, let's see who else we got. Let's pull up. Boom. This one. So this one came into us hot from Brick Hunter. What if the Avengers was never a thing? Guardians of the Galaxy happens to stumble onto Earth. All the members of the Guardians fall in love with someone on Earth. Star-Lord falls in love with the Black Widow. Rocket Raccoon falls in love with a random raccoon, etc. Galactus shows up to eat the Earth. The Guardians agreed to become the Heralds of Galactus to save the Earth. Star-Lord's ship is turned all silver. Every member gets a silver surfboard. Drax takes Galactus to eat up Thanos' homeworld. Thanos versus Galactus and the Silver Guardian Surfers. Dog, Silver Guardian Surfers? I'm into that. What do you think of that, D? Silver Guardian Surfers, dude.
Dude, that might be something to fucking write about.
That might be something. Silver Guardian Surfers, Butthole Surfers. Remember those guys?
How you doing, by the way, man?
Just holding it down, trying to keep shit together, trying to keep business operating as best as possible.
Hell yeah.
During this trying time. And when I go out, I'm like the only one. I'm not even I'm not like a germaphobe, but
yeah.
In these times, when I've been going out, I've been rocking the scarf over my face. I just kind of like rock a scarf over my.
Dude, that's cool though, man.
No one else in my fucking city does, though. I'm like the only one. I figured there'd be more people, like, I don't know, with a mask or something.
Yeah, well, dude, the masks are hard to find right now. It's people, like the real germaphobes got on it really early.
Yeah.
And if you started buying them when everyone else started thinking about it, it's like a hot issue of a comic book, by the time it hits the hot top 10 list, it's too fucking late, man. It's already $30 more than it's worth, so
yeah,
you missed out. You didn't get it. And if you already have a bunch, you can go ahead and start selling them.
No, that's true. But you can make a makeshift joint. Yeah. I feel like wrapping a scarf a couple times is comparable.
Mm-hmm. It ain't bulletproof, but it's better than nothing,
Yeah, because those little masks don't seem that fancy to me. I mean, a respirator is the respirator with filter cartridges is the only real.
Yeah.
Anyway,
my work sells those because we sell to like clinics and shit, and yeah, they are very popular right now.
Oh, interesting. It's funny because that's part of our normal PPE at my job.
Yeah.
And I just went to try and stock up on cartridges, and it was like sold out everywhere. I finally found this one spot to get them, but maybe-
Yeah, I'm not like trying to like, you know, like take a bunch of credit for it, but I bought some from my work and I donated them to a hospital today. Because there's a shortage of them, you know. Like,
nice.
So
But the cartridges that go into respirators?
no, like the N95 mask. It's like the mask with the built-in cartridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The N95 real mask works.
Yeah, that's like what the hospitals need right now. So
Yeah. Yeah, man. Mucho loco out there.
yeah, dude. All right, what's our next entrance?
Vinny.
Boom, ICT Vinny.
ICT Vinny. You know, he's saying he's got that's a bomb ass prize. I was trying to think of the name of the movie. It was Arrival. Was the movie that I was thinking.
Yeah.
During my Elseworld story, he thought it should have ended with the Kents getting squashed and having Batman ripping shit world domination style. I think I went with the happy ending approach.
Yeah.
Anyway, his story. What if? A story a while back about what if Professor X became Juggernaut. And the story has a similar tone to yours, where Professor suddenly not only had mental power, but the physical might to do the things he wanted. He literally let that power go to his head and had the world under his iron steel control, and mutants ran shit. The story didn't end well for Professor. So I think that was more of him recapping one for me, but I still had to shout it out because it was interesting.
Dude, I actually read that What If. I've read a lot of What Ifs, and that was a good one.
Yeah. So was it Professor X still had his telekinetic powers?
Yeah.
Also Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was God mode at that point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. That's legit.
Hey, Discovery said hi to me. Hello. How are you, man? Roger, how you doing?
Boom.
Ooh.
This was a nice one. Drakir, Comics and Things, came through. Clark Kent, Superman, never made it to Earth and died as a baby out in space. Earth still has a ton of heroes, but never quite hit that Superman level of power. Fast forward, Kara Zor-El, a.k.a. who do we know her as?
Supergirl.
Supergirl, you bet your sweet ass. Kara Zor-El arriving on Earth, supposedly to help her cousin, but Clark never made it. She's met with hostility rather than the love and care that baby Kent would have had received. In her confusion, and unaware of her own power on Earth. That's right, because they were like, it's almost like a change of gravity when you go to a different planet. So they're not like OP powerful on Krypton.
Yeah,
right?
Correct.
So in her confusion and unaware that she is super powerful on Earth, she inadvertently kills several of the major heroes as shit escalates. This teenager is now forced into a villain-esque role, alone and unsure how to proceed. She lacks a mentor or a connection to Earth, and that's where he'll leave it. Dude, what happens when the true big bads of DC show their faces? How will she react? Whose side will she actually find herself on? Ooh, see, this is why I wanted to do this contest, bro. Because I love this shit. I love these little story pitches.
It's like a dark multiverse title. Like, I don't know if you've been reading all those dark multiverse books, but I fucking love those things.
Oh, really? No kidding. It does have that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was well done. That was well done. Let's see. I got another one here. We got another one here. That was fantastic. I like a little good fan fiction. A little fan fiction never hurt nobody. Let's jump over to our boy, Collectible Paper. And also, while we're at it, It's 90.
Yo, what up?
90.
90
Hey, hold on. Time
Bro.
out. YouTube can be 90. I'm not talking about that right now. Why the fuck didn't I get an NWO when I jumped on
Oh.
the stream?
Well, I didn't get one the last time, so don't feel.
We're not talking about last time. We're talking about this time.
Am
Go
I-
ahead and hit my music.
Yo, when Biggie Shaq hopped on, he got the NWO, and I didn't, bro. I mean, I didn't say nothing.
I think we need to do a retroactive.
Oh, okay. Money.
Cheers to that. All right. 90, good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys as well. I'm on my lunch break. Don't mind me if I'm eating.
Yeah, you were
What's all the
totally in
hot tag?
shadow. When you first hopped on, you were totally in shadow. You look like an unlockable character in a fighting game.
Oh,
Yeah.
when you get to the next, right, like that.
Yeah, like that. It's like, ooh,
Who's next?
you have to beat the game on hard to unlock 90. All right, let me continue on to collectible papers.
Hold on,
Okay,
before I forget,
please.
for all the 90 holics in the chat,
Yeah.
YouTube is 90. Okay,
Oh.
now we can go on.
Boom. What up, Perry? P-E-R-R, Purry. His entry is, what if Professor X had a different philosophy from the start? Instead of being altruistic and having hopes of mutants and humans coexisting, he had a combination of Magneto and Apocalypse's outlooks. Mutants are superior, survival of the fittest. He still would have taught students and collected followers, yet toward a very contradictory end, to dominate Earth. The Marvel Universe would have turned out much different. Lots of X-Men's enemies in current continuity probably would have been allies. Humans would be more of a resistance group, Terminator style, or servants. All the battles and cool stories of the X-Men versus the FF in Avengers, however, these would be more fatal and have more finality if they didn't wind up being friends at the end. Oh, it's almost like kind of like a House of X feel, but a little turned up to 11, you know?
Yeah, dude. That's one of those things where there's like a lot of the heroes in comic books, whether it's Marvel or DC, like you're lucky that they're a good dude, you know, like Superman. You don't need him being a bad guy.
True.
You know?
True.
Like Professor X, like God, he can control anything. You know,
I don't want Batman to be a bad guy either. Just roaming the streets as a bad guy, any innocent life just.
Yeah, but he ain't even
Different
bulletproof though, man. Like I could shoot him.
He's as bulletproof as it gets right now, bro. That guy's got everything under the sun.
Dude, you don't want to mess with Batman, though.
That's
Dude.
what I'm saying. And imagine him as a bad guy. Sort of like, and you're an innocent person just walking down the street and you just get picked up by the bat.
No, dude, Batman would fuck people up. Like
He'd
he,
be like, if he was a villain, he'd be like Lex Luthor times 10.
yeah,
Right?
No, but I hear your point though, D-Rock. You
Yeah.
don't want any of these guys. on
yeah,
the
no.
inside.
But like Professor X, especially, because I mean, he's like there's a difference between having power and having power with leadership ability.
Mm.
You know, because like Professor X has power, and he's a fantastic leader. Like, and Collectible Paper touched on that. Like, he could, you know, obviously, you know, he can read your thoughts. He knows what you're thinking. He can control you if you wanted to, and he's a great leader.
Yeah,
Like-
like cult leader if he was Batman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, as you were reading it, it sounded like they were starting a cult to me.
Yeah, dude. I'd
Like,
sign up for that. I'm not even a mutant, but I'd be like, yeah, I support that.
And you know what every cult has in common? That would mean that Professor X would be slanging that D
Oh,
all
you know
around.
it.
Oh yeah, dude, you gotta procreate.
You know? He's gonna be like that one tiger guy, Nine Lives,
David
right?
Koresh.
Yeah, it'd be like Wild Wild Country.
What, bro? That documentary, tell me that thing. All right, 84. I told you, but that documentary is crazy, ain't it?
Are you watching Tiger King?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it right now. I'm almost done. So
It's nuts, man.
yeah, bro, that one episode just ended on Lady fed her husband to the lions.
Oh my
To the
god,
tigers. That's what they're saying. I'm like, oh my
Oh, man.
god. I'm like, I gotta go back to work. Jesus, why did I put this
bro!
on?
By the time you're on episode 5, it's like a totally different show with a totally different fucked up situation.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be like going towards like Locked Up? Like before we know it, we're gonna be seeing Joe Exotic and everybody like just their normal everyday lives in jail.
I'm
Like,
waiting because they teased episode 1 is a call from the Tiger King from jail,
Mhm.
and I'm on episode 5, and I still haven't seen where he gets locked up yet. So
Oh wow.
more to come, dude. More to come.
And it wasn't when what's her name got her arm bit off, and he thought that was the end of that. You know, It's
Bro,
like,
Hey, she just shook it off. She was like, "Yeah, fuck
oh,
it."
yeah, I gotta get back over there. You know, crazy. And I guess we kind of sidetracked, but these people, they have cults, man. They have tiger and lion cults. That's what is happening right now out there.
My boy, the Daharishi, is living.
Bro, that's 9 wives, bro.
He's living.
Bro, how's that possible?
Bro, he's out banging
Florida.
women, riding elephants, dude. What?
Yeah, bro. He comes out of the water like on an elephant, and yeah, bro.
That's that boss life.
Hey,
And
Chris
then-
Barrett mentioned Allison Mack. Like she's part of a big sex cult.
Right.
And then the one guy that we're talking about, so he has 9 wives, and like this one girl, I guess that was part of their, I guess, camp or whatever, like went away, and she kind of, explains like, yeah, I mean, if you want to move up the ranks, you got to get that D. And sure enough, buddy's slanging the D around. He's looking for either virgins or close to virgins to like impose himself, so that way they have that connection with him, and then these girls live with him for the like next 30 years, taking care of his tigers.
Look at that, y'all inspired.
He pays him $100 a month. It's crazy.
All right.
Crazy, man.
Zero.
A living
What
wage.
do you have in your hand right there?
Oh,
Damn it, man, he spoiled my.
Biggie was asking if I got his A-OK, and it's right here.
Who sent it?
Biggie.
Oh, nice, nice. Yo, Biggie, you're probably gonna get the prize pack I sent you tomorrow. I would.
So that was Chris Barrett's entry. I just spoiled it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, back to entries. Ready?
you were getting too far off topic. Right. I got like a couple more minutes and I'm gonna hop off, guys, but I'll hang out as long as I can.
Speaking of BIG, let's check out
Oh,
entry, dude.
bro, look at this. Biggie Shaq actually saying, "What if?"
Oh,
dude?
Biggie said he's on his way. Well, why don't I read it, then Biggie can recap it.
Oh, why don't we wait for Biggie to get here so he can do it, dude?
Yeah, maybe I should.
You know what, 84, dude?
Let me tell you something, man.
Let me tell you how Doomsday is gonna take down the big soups.
I thought I loaded another one. Let me see.
You're on a break?
Yeah, I'm about to finish.
Why did you come? That's so rude.
I gotta go, guys. I'll be back.
No. I
Please,
don't want to hang out with you anymore.
Ooh, shit got real over there real
I'm
quick.
in trouble. I know.
Hello, was that Mrs. 90? Hello, Mrs. 90.
Yeah, he was. She's right. He was being rude.
Yeah. Fucked
Come on,
up, 90.
Mind your manners.
YouTube is 90 and 90 is fucking rude. Oh, it felt so good.
Yo, this one right here, though. Let me see. Look at this.
Hey, gang, comic hit.
Hey, gang. You know who that is.
Oh shit.
Hey, gang. Let me get right here, dude. Your contest isn't official until it's been christened by 64-page special, brother. So I won't play the whole thing, but I'll play a little bit of it. Let's do this Perry Lurkin style.
Head 84 is having a contest. He wants us to create a what if or Elseworlds style story. And there are distinct differences between what if and Elseworlds. What if generally takes a well-known Marvel story and says, hey, what if it didn't happen that way? Elseworlds generally takes a DC character, usually Batman, and puts them into a different context, usually a historical context. Some of the Elseworlds are just goofs, like what if Batman got Green Lantern's ring? So I will do, what if Batman became the Swamp Thing? It is the
Boom. There's the premise. What if Batman became Swamp Thing. And he goes on to tell this like 6-7 minute story where he just kills it, bro. Best contest entries in the game. I mean, it might be tied between 64-page special and Metarog. What's up, Conquistador? That's right. YouTube is
Rude.
And let's give a warm welcome to Big Shaq.
Pop that fucker open. See?
Hey, later we're going through entries right now.
Hold on. Yeah, so 64-page special killed it. You know what was one of the dopest things that he did? That ideas that he had that I don't think I've ever heard before was Poison Ivy had like a crew. Speaking of cult, she had he called them like the flower children, and it was like hippies that did whatever Poison Ivy said because she was growing them copious amounts of weed. And she just had like a hippie flower children like goon squad that was going after Batman. I'm like, dude, that's pretty brilliant.
Hell yeah, dude. Copious amounts.
Copious amounts.
Yeah, I liked how 64 broke down the difference between a what if and an Elseworld. Like it's very true, but I'd never thought about it that way. I just always thought of Elseworld as like DC's version of what if. But like that was a cool like thought process on how they are very different from one another.
Yeah. Elseworlds is more of like reimagining the whole situation.
Yeah.
Just do change that one thing and then watch the ripple effect, right?
Yeah. So what is your favorite Elseworld story?
Ooh, my favorite Elseworlds story. I mean, shit, bro. Red Sun is up there. In theory, I liked Gotham by Gaslight, but it wasn't as riveting a read, you know?
Yeah.
Kingdom Come, I think that counts as an Elseworlds, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom Come is fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. I like Superman Darkseid.
I don't think I've read that one. Superman Darkseid.
So basically, Darkseid adopts Kal-El as an infant. He intercepts him on his way to Earth.
So he raises him on Apokolips?
Yeah, so basically, Superman is a pawn to Darkseid. And Darkseid is, he's Darkseid still. So he's
right.
He really wants to take over Earth, and he wants to do a bunch of, anti-life equation. And that was a really good story, too.
Yeah. I consider, I think it pretty much is, even though they don't put the Elseworlds stamp on it, but Curse of the White Knight and the White Knight series in general, that's an Elseworlds.
Speeding Bullets, where Superman was, Kal-El was adopted by the Waynes.
Yeah.
And
that A-OK, and I read it. Great read.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was my favorite.
Elseworlds are the shit, bro. Speaking of big, let's get into bigs.
Yeah, he had an entry.
This is the last entry that I have to share this evening. As more entries come in, hopefully they do, I'll do another part 2. I like giving people.
Oh my God, you got to read my fucking.
Yeah. Want me to read it?
Yeah, dude, please.
Right. What if Doomsday beat Superman and the rest of the world had to fight Doomsday, dude? Wait, didn't he beat Superman, though? He killed him.
They killed each other
They died.
simultaneously.
Oh, shit. Right. What if Doomsday beat Superman and the rest of the world had to fight Doomsday? Everyone in DC gets destroyed. Batman tries to mount a team, and they're all driven by guilt because they didn't make it to help Superman. The only way they were able to save the world was to have an amalgam to have an amalgam. Batman finds a way to set back time. And instead of the DC universe, it's another universe where both Marvel and DC exist. And it takes the one who knows all, the one above all, and Superman to tag team Doomsday by themselves, gladiator style. The one above all goes into Kirby incarnation, smokes a cigar, puts it out on Doomsday's face, son, while Superman completely dominates Doomsday because Kirby has powers of knowledge, wisdom, strength, god-level speed, and they both grind Doomsday into dust, and Superman puts the dust in the Phantom Zone. Amalgam.
Dude, I like that.
Dude, that was fucking masterpiece level shit, in my opinion.
Straight up.
A fair review from Biggie Shack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I'd like to see all these play out that were entered. Great fucking entries. Consider this a PSA for those who have not entered. Go ahead and do it. You can put a video, that's fine. But just know, if you just write something cool out, I'm gonna do them just like I did these today. Make a video, pop them on the screen, talk about them, read them, give you a shout out, give you some love. Thank you.
Dude, I was thinking I was gonna do a video, but I'm kind of digging the comment entries. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of contests, you know, like they'll do the comment entry, and it's kind of like it's there for those that don't like to make videos.
Right.
But you can go get your strap, Biggie. What the fuck? The comment entry here can actually have a lot of substance and be a good story to read. Like, it actually works out really well.
That's a good fucking point. I am digging the written entries. Yeah, because we're talking writing a story, so you can probably maybe even explain it better, maybe even in writing than explaining it.
Yeah, good. I love it, dude. I'm actually officially not going to make a video now.
All right.
I am going to do a written comment. And I'm going to put more time into it. When's it got to be in by?
I think I made it 4:20.
I'll get it in by 4:19.
That's it.
Guaranteed, or your money
So
back.
technically, in my story, Batman does save the day.
He had to, like, he did
That's
kind of the
pretty
Iron Man thing, you know. He figured out how to
Pretty ill,
you know,
bro.
yeah.
It was up to Batman.
It's very clutch. Good job, Batman.
Yo, just so all the 90-holics know, Rude is 90. That was sorry, guys.
Listen here, Miss 90. You can't come in here and tell me that I can't be on the tube. I am YouTube.
To be fair, I guess she was kidding with me, but I couldn't tell because normally I can tell when she's joking around in her seriousness. But I'm like, no, you sounded pretty serious. She goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go back and rewind it."
Yeah, it's on tape. That was a few times.
You know, it was live. I'm like, "Yeah, you sounded really serious." I go, "If I'd known you were joking, I would have jumped off. I would have just been like, oh yeah, you know, laughed it off and
Yeah,
continued."
you know, like,
You sounded pretty serious. She goes, "Oh no, I was just kidding." She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Your friends probably think I'm a bitch now." I'm like, "No, you're good."
No, we thought you were a dick.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I did. You know, I
Yeah,
was
90 fucked up.
lunch.
90 definitely fucked up.
Yo, 84 is right, you know? The best was right after that, yo. George, your reaction was priceless. So good, yo. I was dead after that, yo.
Oh shit, Chris Barrett going even more old school. I'm gonna mail 84 my entry.
Yo, all right, make sure you sanitize that when you get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we're going digital on this.
You don't know how many
one.
people touch. I'm not saying it's you, Chris, but I don't know how many people touch that and everything that's going around nowadays. Shit,
it's a good point.
you
It's a
know.
great point.
No, but I think they said it only lasts like a few days on certain surfaces.
Dude, no, hey, I just read today that one of the cruise ships, it 2 weeks later, it's still present on one of the surfaces.
Oh,
On one of the cruise ships, did they know what surface this is?
Yeah, it was like one of the bedrooms, you know.
bro, germs ain't supposed to stay alive that long. You know what it is? They call it the fucking corona because it's a crown. There's like a little buffer protection this motherfucker has, bro. It's weird shit.
Yeah.
Viruses are a living thing that want to thrive. They want to live. They don't want to die. Like they actively try to live. It's fucked up.
I worry that I use too much fucking hand gel because you could kill germs to help protect your body too.
During this
About that
during this pandemic, you use all the hand sanitizer you can.
I think washing hands is better, bro. I think you guys
It absolutely is
Wash
better.
your hands. Use hand sanitizer. Cover your
Sanitizer
mouth
kills
from
germs.
cough
My
and
mom's a
sneeze
nurse.
out in the world.
My mom's a nurse, and she said you got good germs and bad germs, and that fucking sanitizer wipes them all out.
Yeah, no, but during this time, it's good to use it if you can't wash
Oh
your
yeah,
hands.
if you need to, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, I'd be drinking that shit. Go.
I think I made myself
Drinking right now, right? Do you
Yeah. Cheers.
a little bit of knowledge from your boy.
Yeah,
A little older than you, gentlemen.
crazy times. We were Biggie trying to take the elder statesman thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just
The
did
old
that,
wise
didn't I?
man in the NWO was Biggie Shack. The old wise man.
Yeah. I've been around the block a couple times.
Listen, youngins.
Back in my day,
All right. Well, luckily you're not old enough at Hialeah's age, and we have to worry about you, Biggie Shack. So you're still good.
I'm pretty fucking old, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
We have to worry about Hialeah. He's in that danger range. You know, you gotta make sure he's okay.
hey, dude, in real life though, everyone is in the danger range.
Oh yeah, I know.
There are healthy people that at a good normal young age that are like not doing well with this shit. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Actually, there's a member in the comic book community. I don't know if you guys have been watching Jigs, but he just started his new channel. It's Flashpoint Comics. His name is Michael, and he actually has coronavirus, and he was in the hospital for 2 weeks. He was sent home.
Jigs has it?
No.
Jigs has been having him on his streams, and right now he's on Jay Blitz's stream. Jay Blitz Comics.
Okay.
If you haven't checked him out yet. He does a really cool stream, Comics and Vets, and he invites all his vets buddies to come in and talk comic books. And Michael, Flashpoint Comics, he's a vet, but he currently has it because that was one of the when Jigs did his marathon. He asked does anyone know anyone that actually has it? Because you hear about all these cases and the news and this and that, but I haven't seriously someone personally that I've known that has it. The closest I had, I guess you can say, well, kind of, sort of, was speaking of Hialeah is here. Hialeah's daughter works in a law firm that the mayor of Miami was at, and just so happens that the mayor of Miami contracted it. So of course, that would be the closest thing to, I guess, the virus that I would know. But now someone in the community having it is our heart goes out to him, of course, because it's a community member. So.
Yeah, my best friend got it. He's gonna be okay. But dude, when me and 84 went to C2E2, I got really, really sick coming back.
Yeah.
Biggie
And-
was afraid for a while, man.
Dude, I had a fever. I had a really bad cough, which was very dry, and it was tough. I'm 100% over whatever I had. I personally think it was the flu, but a lot of people are going to get coronavirus and think they had a bad cold or the flu. So I don't really know. There was no testing available at the time. So yeah. I know 84 loved the fact that he was sharing a hotel room with someone that got really, really sick just 2 days later.
I know. Oh no.
84 thought he was next.
His immune system's a lot stronger than I thought it was, if that's the case, bro, because I was hoping 84 wouldn't get sick.
Because there was a bad flu basically that ripped through my whole company a week or two before I went to C2E2. So I feel like my body built up. It's probably good if you had a flu right before all this shit popped off, because that's when you build up antibodies. Yeah. So I'm stacked on antibodies, fucking with that coronavirus that just came off the flu.
Dude, most people are gonna get it,
banger, bro. You don't know what he got.
Dude, I just cracked it open right now. I want to see what Biggie sent me.
Yeah.
Yo, Yo, shout out to Lucha Libre, bro. I missed your show. I was giving a little Shaq a bath. I felt like a dick hopping on this one right after it, but
Oh man, dude,
I'll
Man
give it
Cave's episode was so good.
Yeah,
It
man.
was-
Man Cave killed it. Javi killed it as usual. And, we're still trying to figure out what Hialeah was trying to do on that show. But
This
other than
Friday's
that,
gonna be hype, big.
oh, bro, I didn't even know. I'm so fucking hyped.
Yeah, I was working on that little behind the scenes. He was like, "Oh, you want to do a stream?" He was generous. He was like, "You want to just do it before?" And I was like, "Let's just do it hour style. Me, you, and Big. Link it up, brother."
bro, he called you out, though, on that stream 84 a little earlier. He's like, I don't know. I hit him up. He hadn't gotten back to me. I was like, damn, son.
It's funny, before he said that, when I saw him on the thing, I was like, "Oh yeah, he hit me up."
And then, yeah.
But before he mentioned it, you know what I'm saying?
All right, got you. So it was there. He just didn't see it yet. I
He
got you.
told me
Yeah,
what to unveil a book.
That shit.
He's reading the letter. You don't have to read it out loud if you don't want to, dude.
Oh no, we're reading it out loud.
All right.
Appreciate all the support, big homie. Love you, brother. NWO.
Yes. 2.
Boom. Thanks, bro. Every now and then, someone likes to shout out the Kanagawa art print right here. Glad he appreciates it. The wave, if you will. I like it personally. I think it goes good with my wall color.
You're going to have to Mylar these up, or at least one of them.
Hell yeah. All right, so we got the first one. We got Action Comics number 513. It
Ooh.
It's a little padding.
5.
yeah, dude.
Nice.
This is
See,
the next one.
Opening that up, I gotta clock back in, so I'll be watching the chat. If something happens, I'll just pop right back in. Always thank you for the hot tag 84 and for all the 90 holics in the chat. YouTube is 90. Stay rude, people.
Peace.
All right, so by 90. This next one we got here is Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 77. It's a 12 center.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah, there's just a couple books I wanted to send you.
Oh, nice.
And then on the back of it, I'm not looking. I noticed there's a book on the back of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 10 center. We got
Yeah.
Adventure Comics number 289.
Mm.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed you said something on my Instagram that you liked it, and I was like, yep, that's the one.
Featuring Clark Kent's super father. So basically, it looks like Jonathan Kent got the Superman flu, and now he's taking care of all the Superman shit.
Yep.
Very cool, dude.
Ooh, I like this. Yo, pretty much back in the 10-cent age of DC Adventure Comics and stuff, practically every fucking issue was an Elseworld story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, I fucking love him, bro. I was reading one last night where he was fighting everybody on the planet. He started at his school, and he ended up fighting the military. It was fucking awesome, dude. I love it.
Here we've got a Action Comics number 596 by John Byrne. I know 84 hates John Byrne, so that's
Yeah,
important that we point that out.
that's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty double Spectre.
Yeah, dude.
Burn right there? Oh, yeah, it is. He's so nasty. Look at
Yeah,
that
dude.
artwork. The best.
Dude, he's fantastic. Like, and I actually, you look at his art style. I think he inspired Dan Jurgens, who both Biggie Shack and myself were a big fan of.
Yeah,
And here we have
in the house.
There we go. Matt, what up, brother? We got Detective Comics number 515. A whole bunch of shit. You get Robin getting a fucking spanking up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a cool
not
little
good.
Batman book.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
Who's that lighting the cigarette with the glasses?
Oh, that's Matches Malone. You don't know Matches Malone?
AKA Bruce Wayne on the cover in the streets.
Yeah. Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne in
man.
the streets, Batman in the sheets. What?
Yeah.
And then we've got
That's
World's.
more.
Yeah, there's more, man. There's Superman and Batman in World's Finest, the number
Okay.
220.
Come on, baby.
And-
Be a good one. Let me see. Yeah, there you go.
Dude,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice. I like
pretty
that.
sweet.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. That might be my favorite. Well, maybe the John Byrne's probably my favorite, but that one's banging.
yeah, dude.
got some good colors on it.
Fucking hell of an A-OK, man. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to do it, bro. You're the fucking man, D, bro. If anybody don't know that, man, D-Runk, dude, bro, one of my favorite channels to observe. The man is like at God level at this point now, dude. And I fucking just enjoy him, bro. You're such a good friend, good Superman fan. And I felt
Yeah,
like
dude.
I wanted
Gotta
to
stick together, man.
Yeah, man. We got to fucking fight together, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate that.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, D's one of the finest in the community. And guys, you don't even know. I spent the last couple days doing a straight up super organization of the collection. Everything is boxed. I got all my Batman comics from the Batman run. One box. Detective Comics. Boom. X-Men. All in a row. 0 through 200 in one box. 200 and above in another box. All the shit sorted out. Then I got Banger Box, which is the Banger Keys in it. And then I got other stuff that I think I'm willing to let go. You know, I got like what I want definitely for PC. And then I got stuff that's like, you know what? This stuff doesn't really have a place in the PC anymore. And we're going to see what's up with those.
I thought you were talking about Comigories for a second.
Oh, no. But you know it's going to come in handy because I do got Comigories coming up. So that's coming very useful.
Dude, you got Bear Island, who has been like, I'm not kidding you, Bear Island has been like shooting me like on DM over text and shit, like random like Comigories that he's thinking of.
Oh,
He's trying to think of every possible scenario.
son
And he's,
gun.
oh my God, dude, he is so organized right now. It's crazy.
Bro,
You know,
people
it's
are
gonna,
sleeping on Hood Mob, bro. People
dude,
are sleeping on my boy Hood, dude.
Good.
but see, Hood has a disadvantage. He talked
Bro.
about having 36 different boxes of books to dig through.
Dude,
That-
holy-
Did you see his collection he put on Instagram?
No,
dude.
No, bro. His fucking slab down contest was the best episode, bro.
Oh, dude, with the bloody cover.
Dude,
You
that's
have
what we get to
time
look forward to, dude. Is
Yeah.
fucking J Hood.
Oh, no,
Mob.
he's going to kill it. Yeah. When you have that many, you just pull a certain few boxes and roll with it, I think, is what he'll do. That's what I
With
do.
slab down, you had time to get ready for what your category is, man. Like
Right.
Comigory, and 84 knows this, and Biggie knows it too. We've all been on Comigories.
Yeah,
That shit is stressful.
dude.
Like,
I can't fucking handle another Comigory. That shit's way too fast. I'm
Dude.
methodical, bro. I ain't like that.
Comigories has literally taken years off of my life.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely, dude. Like,
Like,
the
you know, if
fucking
I was
books
good-
you don't pull. That,
Yeah.
fucking, oh man.
Oh, yeah, the ones you don't like. Dude, when I had the ugly cover, maybe one of the worst round in Comigories history, to the point where the chat refused to vote and said, no, this round
oh
is
yeah.
trash. Because in a
They're fucking bad.
I couldn't find like ugly cover. I'm like that one threw me for a loop because I'm like I put all my good shit really, and I pulled out that first Penguin. That's a great book. I love that book.
But it was kind of an ugly cover.
Played it good, bro.
I heard you on that.
I think it's weird that there's the big ass dragon on it. I still maintain that.
I think that was the hardest you worked, bro. But when you fucking pulled out that wraparound, dude, game over, dude. Game over, bro.
Yeah, that was a good assist on that one, right?
That
Dave?
was
Yeah.
you saw me. You said pull the wraparound out.
Yeah, no. So I was texting him like early, like, and there's no way to prove it now. But you didn't read the message
No.
until after, because you like on Instagram, you can see when someone has read your message, and you didn't read it until after.
Right.
What was the comic? The category was 90s cover. Yeah.
Nice.
So, like I immediately said, pull that X-Men Alpha,
Yep.
and
Hit me
it
up
was
with X-Men Alpha. I went and grabbed X-Men Alpha because I had to go to the other room to get it because I was looking for my X-Men 1 signed by Claremont.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the fucking thing. So I ended up coming back with that one. And that's when I saw Because you know when you get a message, it like previews it on the top of your phone.
Yeah.
And I saw the preview thing, and I was like, "That's right. This is a wraparound." Bow.
Because I did tell him, like, show that wraparound, that seals it, you know, and yeah, dude, it was beautiful, man.
But dude, what I had, it's just the timing is crazy. I couldn't find it in time, but I had freaking Liefeld Captain America book
Oh my god.
for ugly cover. That would have been slam dunk. It wouldn't even
Oh yeah.
to go.
And 90s.
That's the game, you know.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Fucking
I have,
crazy, bro.
this is the last box that I just sorted. I just put fresh bags and boards on everything. Look
Yo, I'm gonna hop in the chat, man. I gotta do the family dad shit,
at you got what?
which I love to do, dude, because I love my son, brother.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, he's Biggie daycare.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought you said I got family dead. I was like, what?
no, not family dad stuff. I
Family
did say it weird though.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah. I love hanging out with Melody too, dude.
Oh, I know.
All right, guys, I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, Biggie, thanks for the AOK. I appreciate you.
Dude, I appreciate you, D, brother. You're the fucking best, dude. I appreciate you, 84. Peace, love, and pussy to everybody that exists, brother.
Talk to you soon, bro.
Later, guys.
I'm opening up more shit over here.
Oh, nice.
Because now I don't have to make a video. This is good. This is good for me.
Look at this. Look at this. I just boxed this up. I just rebagged and boarded all this.
Yeah.
All this here, which I guess will maybe go in some kind of auction or something. But this, right, is all pretty much practically all in order. Uncanny X-Men run.
Are those doubles?
They're all doubles. I have this whole run already. It was
Hell
in
yeah,
the
dude.
I bought. I plucked out a couple issues that I needed, but it's like, what numbers are they? They're because they're all the ones from like one.
Hey, I'll be right back. All right, you keep showing that stuff.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna do this. It's from like 175 and up into like the, mid 200s. It's funny, when you get to 221, it's X-Men Classic. They plucked out the key. But yes, so many Uncanny X-Men's, like all day. It's pretty nuts. So it's like pretty much an instant Uncanny X-Men collection. Oh yeah, Biggie's right. My oldest AOK. I mean, my oldest AOK. My lowest number X-Men is X-Men number 8. I might bust that out now that I have everything organized. I might make another video with my X-Men stuff.
Make another video with your X-Men stuff.
But look at all this. Just a straight Uncanny X-Men run. If anyone who's watching this needs an X-Men, could use this X-Men run, hit me up.
Oh, you got the Cosby cover. Very good.
Yeah, Cosby cover on blast right there. So you want an instant X-Men collection? You got it. What's that?
Hell yeah.
What's Roger saying? That's so much fun variant 221 is money. Can you elaborate on what you mean by that?
Go find the 221 out of that.
Yeah, that's the Mr. Sinister. Because I had X-Men Classic of 221. But I don't know if you'd call that a variant.
Huh.
So that's why I was wondering. Oh, is there something key about this?
I do not know.
It's something to do with like Psylocke first. But yeah, moral of the story is I have all these. Yeah, see, 221 classic. Oh, I see what you mean. Look at this, D.
Oh, there you go.
Distributed by So Much Fun Incorporated.
Maybe you don't want to sell that one.
Your boys got two
Oh,
So Much Fun variant. Oh, I thought it was just X-Men Classic reprint. But you're right, it would have been a different number if it was an X-Men Classic.
yeah. Dude, you got to look into that and see what that's worth.
I'll have to look into it.
Good thing Rod was here, man. You were getting ready to sell that for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe I still will. That's how I roll, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And not only do I have that, just one last thing, D. I have those are money, he says. Whoa. Interesting. I have two of them. Well, if I tell you what, I might, since there's two, maybe I'll keep one. But if I end up selling that run to someone, I'll include it. I'll include the other one. And also, I have an Avengers run that I still have. And these are from like early 200 to like 250, 260. All these kind of deals. So, just throw that out there. I don't know when's the next time I'm going to do an auction. I don't want to do it because I have time in my hands and stuff. But part of me kind of feels like, what do you think, D? Is it taboo to do an auction? Right
No,
now?
it's not taboo, but it might not be smart. Because look, I don't think it's ever taboo to do an auction. Like if people want to buy it, they want to buy it,
Yeah.
But I can tell you, so that'll bring me into what I just unboxed.
Okay, good.
So I was on there was that Strictly Comics Sunday auction that happens every week.
Oh, nice.
And my boy Houdat was on there selling books, and he popped up Web of Spider-Man number 18.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Dude, this is where that female hand of Venom makes like a cameo appearance in the book. And dude, I'm not kidding you, dude. Like I scored this for like $60 under GPA. I was the only bidder.
Oh, nice.
And it was like that on every lot. Like every lot was people buying, like not buying the book. And dude, I love this cover. It's got yellow, it's got black, like the back cover is all black, so it's a tough 9.8 to get. And
nice,
dude, I found it for Houdat is just one of my favorite people to buy from because he
you bought from him before.
Oh yeah, I buy from him all the time. He always ships really quickly. It's packaged really well. Yeah, dude. Like, so I'd say I'd join you for an auction, but we might not get the bites that you want because of the current. A lot of people don't have a job right now that had a job a month ago. It's a tough time.
No, that's true. Jeff makes a decent point here. He says, with no new comics coming out, auctions are much needed.
There you go. Dude, I'm down to do it. Like, and it's kind of your philosophy on it. Like, if I don't make back what I paid for on it, I don't care that much. Like, if I'm trying to sell it, I don't need to have it anymore.
Yeah.
And if someone else gets it, that's cool. Like,
you know what I think I might do? Do an auction because I have I guess some like bangers that would go up, but not all. Like these two runs, right? But also, you know what I might just do? Because I told you I had some boxes of stuff I want to part with, and I got like 4 short boxes that are all like, you could consider them little short runs of stuff or lots, like they make sense together. But then I got some that are just random ass books, and I was thinking of doing like some like crazy Eddie deals on those books, but there's some good ones in there. Even like modern, Bronze Age, copper, like all kind of stuff. And maybe we can have some fun with it and be more of like a bargain type of auction.
Yeah, dude, I'd be down to do it. Minnesota is going into lockdown on Friday, so
Oh,
I'm shuttered in for the weekend. So
okay. Sounds good. Yeah, me too. And lockdown went into place on Tuesday for me.
yeah,
So cool. Zach B. Oh, Zach B says them Avengers though. Yeah.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see the other book I got in the mail today?
Oh, you got another one.
Yeah. So this is just an eBay buy.
Hit me up, Jeff.
We got Scarlet Spider number 53 or Spider-Man number 53.
Yeah.
This is where Scarlet Spider beats the tar out of Venom.
Yo, that cover is crazy. The
Yeah,
full
and
Venom.
it's even got a mullet Venom down here. And yeah, pretty cool book. I like this one. Yeah, I like collecting my Scarlet Spider books.
Yeah,
So,
I've never seen that one.
yeah, dude, I love this book. It's yeah, and I got it at a really good deal. It was one of those things where I had my watch list, and the seller hit me up. And he was like, "Hey, why don't you take this home already?" And I was like, "All right, let's do it."
Yeah. Look at this. Jeff says, did you guys hear about the stay-at-home con this weekend? No?
Yeah, I think I know Billy over at Economics was doing some shit like that, and a lot of people. Oh, and then gosh, is it Elite Comics on Instagram or? There's been people that are trying to capitalize, not in a bad way, but I mean, a lot with all the conventions being canceled. There's a lot of sellers that had books that they were counting on taking, bringing in some money for them. So there are people out there selling some books right now. So if you've got the money to buy books, this is a buyer's market.
Yeah, and that's funny because I wonder if it's just another name for an auction. But I hope that they can do, like, I think it was Hialeah that was telling me, he was like, you know what, with all this was even before, this is like when all the cons were getting canceled.
Yeah.
He was talking about if we could, like, the idea of what it would look like to do, like, a community con, and there'd be some selling of books, but also like, say me 36 Chambers, like we pop on, and because when you go to a con, you can like get a sketch cover done and shit like that. Like we would pop up and be like, hey, who wants a sketch cover? Someone could get it, then we'll get to work on it, come back later,
Yeah.
and like have someone come up and do sell some books. What else is synonymous with a con?
Dude, you get a couple cosplayers, get on cam.
Yeah, have someone maybe do a little dress up. Oh, dude, freaking Kachung and DK cosplay. That'd be so. If we could get them to be like, hey, you guys mind? Because they're probably quarantined too. Like you might putting on one of your outfits and like just hanging out on a stream for a while. People get a total kick out of that shit.
Dude, that could be like an all day thing.
Yeah.
And it could just be a lot of fun, dude. Like
different people pop in and out all day. Probably someone like Discovery can.
Dude, I was gonna say Disco can host it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, Quarter Bins. Hey, 90.
Bro, before you go giving credit to the wrong person, that was your boy 90's idea.
You came up with that?
That was my
drop
idea.
it. 90 is rude. Get him out of here.
See ya.
No, peace. I gotta get back to work. But no, man, that was my idea. I was talking about it with Hialeah on his channel. I was like, yo, why don't we set up our own con? Like, we have enough artists in the community that people could, get stuff commissioned and sketched, and we could set up our own thing. And he was like, oh, that's not a bad idea. Because I mentioned, like, yo, well, how could it be cool would it be if we set up our own con? And that was like my idea behind it. I'm like, between Jim and 36, 84, there's more than enough people that will,
for the art.
in on that.
Dude, that would be so cool though to like have 84 or 36 Chambers like doing a sketch. and like you check back in on them like every like 15
Yeah.
minutes, like hey, hold up what you got, and
Yeah, no,
like,
exactly, man.
dude, that
I
would
don't
be
know.
fucking
It'll
dope.
be a cool idea. Hopefully, we can make something happen since the cons season has been
Yeah.
put on pause.
Maybe we could try and have someone land like one like pretty legit interview with someone. Like you have like panels, like Jeff Schultz said panels,
Mhm.
of like a cool interview, or even if it's just like a discussion among a
Yo,
couple people.
We
Dude,
could
I've
totally
been-
make that happen.
I've been really chatting with a comic book artist lately that I could try and hook that up.
Well, last year at MegaCon, I became like pretty cool with Greg Horn and his guys that he works with. They gave me his contact information. I'm sure I could reach out to him on IG. I mean, Bueller's blowing up. I'm sure Bueller knows some people at Marvel right now. I would say I would just interview Bueller. Who else do we need, bro? Right?
John
Dude, I'm
Baker.
gonna get Steven Butler.
Okay.
And,
Ooh,
yeah, I chat with that dude like twice a day. Like I found him on Facebook, and that dude, he's working on a commission for me right now. But like, yeah, we chat a little bit. I could probably try and talk him into it.
hell yeah. Jeff, someone check out the website. They are already on it this weekend. Well, we'll need to see. I'll need to be the judge of how cool it is. And if you put a link, it probably didn't go through. I got to make you a moderator. Hang on.
Yeah. Get Jeff a wrench, would you?
Yeah, let me wrench you up, Jeff, so that way you can
Slacking on Jeff, bro.
put the link in there.
So recent pickup for
Beautiful. I
you
own a
wrote
copy
over here?
myself. I own a copy myself. I gotta get.
and I
Slack.
did not pay this $225 up
I
here. You just
I hope you
ignore
did
that.
it.
Ignore that.
I hope you paid like $150 for it.
That's you actually called out exactly how much I paid for it.
Good.
Because they were doing it 20% off and they were taking offers, and it was the only book I bought from them, and I was like, hey man, I don't need this book. I can leave it here.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Not, bro. But that's
Cool.
that would be the max I would pay for that book too myself.
Brick
So-
Hunter. And by the way, I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, Brick Hunter, but just know when I went through all the contest entries per the name of this video, I did post your comment up on the screen, and we had a good time reading it. The Silver Guardians was a great
Yeah,
book.
dude.
Just in case you missed it, we really enjoyed it. But yeah, cosplay contest, that even bumps it up to another level. We could have Katung and DK be the judge of it, and then us amateurs do a cosplay contest. Like funny ghetto ones,
Dude, I'll vote for anyone that does a good Spider-Gwen.
I'm dressing up as Biggie Shaq as my cosplay.
Dude, you could hammer that out. You got the red hair for it.
Right? Grow the beard out just a little longer. I'll add a few more drips.
You're gonna have to put some Chia Pet shit on that motherfucker. There.
Nah, by the time this con comes around, this has been like 2 weeks.
Oh,
bro. I'll be good.
Jeff,
I'll be
post
good.
it one more time because the difference is I made you a moderator just now, so it'll be able to show up now that you have the blue wrench.
There it
Oh,
is.
there it is, Jeff.
There we go.
All right, now unmoderate him. Now that he got his link up. No, I'm just kidding.
No, leave him with the wrench. We've been
Yo, I
dropping
gotta
info.
live up to my name, yo. Rude, okay?
Yeah, fucking rude, yo. YouTube can be 90, but 90 is rude.
Bro, I'm gonna start. That's gonna be my new outro. Stay rude, everyone.
Dude, hey, I'm glad your girl was just playing with you because she did sound mad.
Bro, I couldn't tell when we like after we was talking about it. She's laughing. She goes, "Oh, I wasn't mad." I'm like, "Well, that doesn't seem that way." Like, watch this video. Like I said, I rewinded it for her. I'm like, if I would have known, I would have just stayed on chilling. So,
So this is going to be on Twitch.
by the way, since you guys aren't NWO shirt out, I didn't want to be rude, and I took mine off. So, just
Mine's actually dirty right now. I need to do laundry.
no, it's fine. I just didn't want to. I can only be rude for so long, you know.
Fucking rude. 90, how's the new job going down for you right now? Is it still going good?
Yeah, everything's good. I mean, it was a little busier earlier today. But as of right now, it's still good. I mean, I guess everyone's afraid to travel right now, so
Yeah, travel must get hit.
travel industry. But we're still busy to a certain degree. Like I still had someone call earlier to book a cruise for next year. So I mean,
There you go.
people are still,
Well, that's good.
not everybody's scared because they know eventually it's gonna blow over. So this is cool.
Stay at home con.
So who am I suing? I'm just kidding.
Suing. I think this is maybe the people who are running it. I think it's on Twitch, is what I gather,
Okay.
because it's not on like one YouTube channel.
Find us online.
See, Discord.
Discord and Twitch.
Huh. That'd be interesting to check out.
Yeah, I'd be interested. Just scope it all.
Hey, the Stay at Home Con on Twitch will be fun. I think we could still do a YouTube community con.
Yeah,
That
YouTube community con, but we
Yeah.
really for sure.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think there's something to that.
yeah,
Maybe,
dude.
yeah, maybe sometime in, the next weekend or two.
84 could do little sketches on squares of toilet paper. That'll be really appropriate.
If you don't mind me answering Zach B's question, yeah, people are booking cruises from a year from now. I can't tell you if the rates are. I mean, typically rates are lower the further out that you book, but I couldn't tell you if they're like even lower now than what they were before. But I would always tell you the further you book out, the lower the rate is, and then of course. The company I work with, if we're always running different deals and promotions, so you can always reprice up until final payment day. So
What's up? Can I get a quote right now? Quote me on Jamaica, taking off from Miami, couple days. What am I looking at? $500 bucks?
what are you looking for? Just a sailing that goes? I mean, you're not going to be in Jamaica for 3 days. You'll be
No. At sea, but usually every cruise I've been on, it makes a pit stop at least once somewhere on an
Well, how
island.
many days are you looking to sail, bro? I mean, if I'm booking you, you're going on at least 7 days. So that means you're
Oh,
going to the Eastern or Western Caribbean, bro. So
No,
we're
I'm trying to go to the St. Martin Islands.
bro, you're gonna if you're gonna cruise 84, you're gonna do it the right way. All right,
I can do 4 days tops.
bro. 4 days is not enough, bro. 4 days you're
So-
just getting acclimated, and then 10 days to me is the
What do you
perfect.
think? I live this life of leisure that I just dick around for 10 days at a time. I gotta knock these things out.
I need to sail down to the St. Martin Islands, and after we touch base in my homeland, I want to get on a helicopter that brings me back to shore.
Well, I mean, I don't know that shore excursion, but I can book you the cruise.
Did you
And
see,
I want the
See what
cruise
I
ship to have a fucking helicopter.
you see what 90 just did?
I'm not being clear right now. What the fuck is going on? Is there like some kind of static on your end? I want a helicopter.
I can't book helicopters. I book cruises.
Come on, man. Yeah, I'll tell you
Fucking rude.
And yes, that's how I treat all my guests.
Yeah, dude. Oh shit. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh shit! Whoa! This box just split. Wow, that was fucking frightening, bro.
I'm gonna have to rewind and see what went down there.
Wow, I think you could see a little bit of the flat pop open when it happened. Whoa, that was scary. Let me get some tape on that.
Got like a ghost or something, or
Dude, I just had so much comic book magma in this one box. Damn. So I was going to show you some books that have been in my collection for a little bit
just a little bit.
that I think I might let
Alright,
go. I
30
think I
cents.
might make a pretty fun lot, dude. Look at this. And I think I might do them together. What if I put together
Put it together, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let me get 8 of them.
Is someone getting stuffed?
So 2 runs together of. Oh yeah, I shipped yours out, by the way, 90.
You did. Okay.
I think I did.
All right. No worries if you
I
didn't.
think I did. I think I did. So Mr. T and the T Force, Neil Adams. They're all poly bagged, right? They all have the trading card, poly bag sealed. 1 through 6. Pity the fool. That red, white, and blue card is pretty dope in that one. Mr. T, along with Chuck Norris,
Ooh.
Karate Commando 1 through 4, and what you know about the 80s action hero law. So, think anyone add that to their collection?
You gotta, before you try and sell that on your auction, you gotta come up with some spec for it, would you?
Oh, some Chuck Norris spec.
Mm-hmm.
I love those. The Mr. T ones are cool because it's pretty sick that Neil Adams did the cover on the first two.
Yeah.
Or maybe just the first one. But the Chuck Norrises are really badass. I might just.
Chuck Norris is just a badass.
And then I got this naughty ass. Maybe I gotta edit this.
This guy, I got a naughty.
Dude, hold on. It's late at night.
It's late night.
Yeah, go ahead and move the thing.
Move the eraser,
Yeah, get that out of there.
bro. This is the first time because this is that Faithless comic,
Yeah.
and on everyone else's channel, they show you this, and they go, "Well, I don't want to get banned, so I'm not gonna. You can't see."
Well, could you get like in trouble for it?
No, they're just being punks.
Oh yeah, don't be a bitch. Move the
You
eraser.
The uncensored.
Yeah, get that eraser out of here, would you?
All right.
Hey, this is the time. Put little Shaq to bed. Put little 90 to bed. We're about to get uncensored on 84.
I'm sure this ain't nothing little Shaq ain't seen yet.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife. We're gonna move the eraser.
You got a date, skin's looking great, cause Clear Seal's ace, face to face.
Money.
Oh my god, dude, that was the best shit.
All right, here it is. Uncensored. It's pretty gnarly, actually, of a chick blowing a demon.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Hard to get your soul back after you do some shit like
Yeah,
that.
once you blow the devil, dude,
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's
your soul.
Wrap.
Pretty gnarly cover, though, I gotta say.
Who's the artist?
Beats me.
Beats you.
He was too ashamed to put the signature on it. Fire in your
Dude,
throat. Yeah.
Jeff Schultz, the new chat all-star, by the way. He's chat MVP for tonight by far.
Yeah, good work, Jeff.
Well deserved wrench tonight.
Yeah, dude. He earned a wrench in one night flat.
Damn,
Sometimes you gotta blow a demon to get a wrench. Like, not Jeff.
What's your daughter?
Then you didn't do a good job being a dad.
Okay, luckily I don't have a daughter right now.
yeah, if your daughter is blowing Satan, that's a parenting fail, bro.
Yeah, dude. You gotta try and keep her off the pole and keep her off the devil's pole, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, straight up.
and 90s pole. Like
What else? Oh no, I didn't. Look, your thing's right here, 90.
Nope.
Okay, no worries.
not in the mail.
No, man, my bad. It's going out.
I ain't worried about that. Trust me.
Flame blower.
Flame blower.
There's a little She-Hulk sketch cover.
Yeah.
I think it can. I'm not like super thrilled with it.
Dude, color that one in, dude.
Maybe I test out the colors.
You gotta start getting that's your next evolution. And I know you're a little sketchy
Yeah.
on getting to the colors, but
I think you do it.
that is especially finding like certain characters that have like color characteristics.
Right. Yeah.
She-Hulk?
Put green
Yeah.
out. That's about it.
Yeah. Dude, like one of my favorite sketches you did was Doctor Strange, where you did the yellow, you know, the ring effect that he has. Like, I love that shit, dude. Like,
This is one that I tested color way back, but I just don't have a wide array of colors. and I didn't have a good color for the hair, but I did do this one a minute ago.
I'm about to taste the fucking rainbow. Yeah, I like that one, dude.
Hellblazer, Constantine.
Fire.
But I'm like, I don't have the right hair color, so I just bailed. We'll see.
Dude, that might be a good investment though, dude. Like, and I'm not trying to like call out your sketch game, but usually when I try and get a commission going, I try and get a full color going,
Right, right. No,
and that takes it to. And there are some that I want to leave black and white, but there are others where like I need the full picture. I want the Wizard of Oz on that motherfucker. You know, I'm not trying to be in Kansas right now.
well, we'll see. We will see. Black and white just might be my trademark. We'll see.
NWO,
Now
brother.
you're gonna start experimenting with colors, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna talk to 36 and Boatwright to send you an AOK of pens,
Yo, that'd be tremendous.
right? And if you get a whole bunch of ink pens, and then we're like, "Yo, you need to color now," you can't say no then.
No, if I had the whole array of fucking those kind of markers, yes.
I'm gonna try to talk to some people. Let's see if we can make that happen.
Prismas, those Copics, all those shits are mucho dinero.
Yeah. Dude, the sketch that's right above my head here, dude, like that motherfucker like had his marker and he had to like fill it with ink like in the middle of doing the in the middle of coloring it in. So
Yeah. I got a big boy book coming. Yeah, I guess you could consider it a big boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know which one you got.
Coming. Oh, thanks, Jeff. The TMNT cover that I did for Jabroni. Yeah, I liked how that one came out. With the Shredder and the Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, dude, that was cool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I got the tracking number. Very prompt service from Chad RCG. He got it right out the next day. Boom. And your boy's got a nice little modern key coming.
Dude, I just had this one next to me. Dude, look at this beautiful motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Love it, dude. I freaking I was a little surprised of what that book goes for at 9.8.
Yeah, dude. It's like at 380. I paid
You hear that?
20
Yeah.
380.
Yeah,
I
bro.
paid
But
20
look at the book for it. Like, I mean, look at the book. It's all that black.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I paid $25 for that.
It's fire.
Plus like $10 for it to get pressed, and then the on-site grading. But yeah, dude, this is a beauty right here, and it's John Byrne. 84 liked it even more when he heard that it was John Byrne.
That's the pro.
Yeah.
Killing the game.
I just posted something in the private chat, a little something I got coming in on the low.
Yeah, I did Biggie check. Oh, I didn't tell you which book it is yet, did I, Biggie?
Oh shit! Daddy's got a good book coming to him. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, Daddy's doing big things. I gotta pop that in to remind myself. Oh, right. Nice.
Oh
Graded?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Graded?
It says
Yeah.
slab.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, we talk all that spec on the 90 show, right? And I know 84 is like, yo, 90. You don't always have to have the book to be specking, but hey, you know, you gotta practice what you preach, brother. You know what I'm saying?
If you get it at the right deal, then the spec is worth it. It's
No, for sure.
you don't want to spec and pay like the spec price. You want to pay the pre-spec price.
Man, I mean, my stack is over there, but if you guys didn't check out yesterday's show, yesterday's spec was definitely a good one. I would recommend to anyone, go check it out. The Comic Book Corner. It's pretty much the end of the show is when I'm starting to do the speculation talk. But go check it out. I think it's a good book to be specking on right now, and go pick it up before it's too late, because he is someone that you can for sure see in the MCU without a doubt. And I guess no spoiler here, but they technically don't even need, like, anyone can use his rights. That's all I'm saying.
Anyone can use his rights.
Yeah, if you think about it.
Hercules.
Anyone.
Sir,
Any-
look
any-
at D-Runk. Look at D-Runk with the
Unless someone put it in the chat.
No, I
Yeah.
guessed it.
Yep. Look at you being Detective D-Runk right there. Perfect. Like, because he's Greek mythology. Like, they don't have to pay anyone for his rights. Anyone can use his rights.
Yeah.
technically.
Oh, that's
I think Hercules has made a Marvel and a DC appearance.
Yeah, and I think that I would not be surprised if he showed up in Eternals.
That'd be cool.
Or that could be the teaser in Eternals.
I
you know?
feel like he's a character that must be introduced, because especially Thor's gonna need to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because they already did Unworthy Thor. Thor's been around, so as far as like spicing up his character, to give him Hercules as like a ball busting buddy who's always trying to like one up him and shit would be comedy. And Thor's good at comedy, so
Yeah, dude, I really want, if I had a wish for the MCU, I would want them to lock Thor down for another like 15 movies and just keep going with that shit. Like, they don't actually have to do 15 movies, but just to have it until it gets old.
keep him around. You could do a bunch with Thor. Yeah. Even if it's not a Thor movie per se. If Lady Thor, that's what they're gonna do. That's fine. You got Better Ray Bill you can throw in the mix. I still think Hercules would be such a gem with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. First appearance, Journey into Mystery, annual #1 for those of you that don't know it and want to look for it. So put it on your radars.
Because I've definitely seen them in DC too. So
yeah, like I said, like they don't need the rights for anything. And like I said, I could see him popping up in Eternals. If you look, I mean, most recently, I don't know if you guys remember No Road Home, but Al Ewing really was pushing him, throughout that entire, between him and Immortal Hulk. Those were like the two heavy hitters, I would say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's a character that, Marvel should definitely put in. Probably hasn't gotten enough shine, especially over the last few years.
Yeah. Remember that classic Kevin Sorbo TV series?
Oh yeah, him and Xena, Lucy Lawless. It'll be interesting to see where Marvel goes. I feel like I haven't seen a Marvel movie in a minute.
It's been a while, man.
Right?
Dude, we were getting close to Black Widow coming out, but
man.
Probably not going to happen for a minute.
And do you think they do that release at home like they did with some of those other movies?
Out with the Marvel movie.
What happens if you still pay like a ticket price?
Yeah, I guess if you
they could still make money out. People like I would still pay to watch it in my house, of course.
Oh,
I'd be probably more prone to do that.
You know why? Once you do that,
that's it, right?
It's
you're never going back.
Pirateville.
Yeah.
Once they release it to the stream, to be streamed somewhere, it's gonna get Amazon Fire Sticked so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets that way anyway, even in the movies.
Not really. When it's in the theaters,
next day after the day that Rise of Skywalker came out, the next day, the very next morning, I had a full HD clip or HD video, full movie. I was sending out to people.
Camcorder.
No, it was HD. Everyone was like, "Oh, is this for real?" I'm like, "Yo, it's the next day." It was the next day it came out, man.
So that's a screener, probably, which I feel like those are not as common. Like I'm always gassed when I score a screener, but for the most part, I think they're tough. Unless I don't know if I have the right connect or not. But.
Well, and I generally don't like watching a movie that was recorded, like where you recorded the screen with a camera. Like, I would prefer, but when it goes digital, you don't have to do that. You can actually just rip it and play it. So it's a different level of piracy. Like it really is. So,
I mean, I hear you, A4. Like once you do that, like it's probably never going back. But I also feel like it's only a matter of time before movies get to that point, because movie theaters are, how well are they really prospering nowadays? I don't know, at least out here, like movie theaters aren't like a big thing. I mean, yeah, every once in a while a movie comes out, people go fill it up, but
yeah, it's something to do. I think it's still like, I hope it doesn't go away, because it's like an activity to go out.
it's a thing. And then, you know, me being a dad now with my family, hey, let's all go to the movies. Now I hear you, but with the way, you know, technology is going and the way things are going, you know, today, I only see, you know, a few more years, I guess you could say, of movie theaters.
How dare you? Don't you dare say that.
You know, and like I would not be surprised in the next 10 years, movie theaters are obsolete.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't think
I mean,
unless like
what's the difference now? Why wouldn't they have gone obsolete 10 years ago? There was huge ass TV screens 10 years ago.
what
the level of technology and how quickly we can access it now. And for instance, how quickly they can get it to us from back in the day. Like that was the only way, all right, we could get it out to the public. But now you can, for instance, you know, we can instantly stream this immediately. For instance, that new movie Onward that just came out in theaters, anyone that's a Disney Plus member is already being able to stream it on Disney Plus. You know, like what was stopping Disney from just doing that to begin with? You know, I just think it's only a matter of time before
that double dip, because I think I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will they'll drop the movie theater one, make the money off that, and then a couple months pass or a few months pass, then it drops on like DVR.
All right, I hear you. Okay,
Another round of cash.
in '84, someone's a businessman, you know this, and being former store manager and this and that. I mean, I would want to see how much like a movie theater is making per week, and we're not just saying with one big title, you know, because not every week there's a big title. Like, how much money are these movie theaters really making? You know, and they're making most of their money off of probably popcorn and soda. I can tell you this right now: when I go to the movies, I ain't buying no popcorn and soda. So like, there's got to be other people with the same mindset as me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, in the next 10 years, it would not surprise me if it would become that way, because what is it that a movie theater is catering to that I couldn't get at my home if they started to provide these services straight at home?
You know the answer to that, right? The going out and making an activity of it.
No, I mean, okay, you have that aspect for sure, but I'm saying outside of, okay, that, like, and especially now, someone where I got to really like watch every single dollar that I'm spending, right? So I could weigh out, okay, so it's going to cost me about $60 for me to take my family out to just one movie, right? And that's not include, you know, probably some popcorn, soda, and that. That's not even including dinner or anything like that. You know, that's just
like it sells booze now.
Hmm?
They have a whole booze liquor.
Okay, and another thing, like now you're gonna upcharge me on booze, which I could, you know, like I said, like things that I would have access at my home. Like what are they providing for me outside of like, okay, I can still create that event with my family. Like, hey guys, we're gonna watch this movie here, you know, at the house. We're gonna set up the date and time. Granted, it's not going out, but you can still have that same, you know, effect. And I can still pop my own popcorn. I have my own bottle of Crown, you know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see. I mean, I go to the movie theaters when these movies come out because I want to see these movies. That's for sure. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't want to go anymore. I just like,
I'd stay home too. Straight up.
You know, well,
Saturday matinee. Jeff is killing it. Actually, you know what? You just debunked my entire argument, Jeff.
But I would.
But if they keep the model of if they drop a brand new fucking movie and it goes and you can only see it in theaters, you know, and they don't, if they could kill themselves, I guess, if they choose to just go straight streaming. But as long as they park these hot movies at the theater first and you can't see them otherwise, I mean, like especially if a dope Marvel movie like Eternals, I'm excited for that one. When Eternals drops, I'm not gonna be able to wait for a DVD or
no. I'm with you. I'm the same way because the only way you can see these when they first come out is the movies, and I get that. But I'm just thinking, like, if I'm one of these companies, you know, what's really stopping me, I guess, from just, you know, okay, how much is a movie ticket, right?
Yeah, but 90. That's like saying, why am I gonna go out to dinner when I can just cook a steak myself at home?
Well, that's different. I can't cook a steak like that. I can go to someone that is a better chef and cook than me that can prepare that steak, and that's what I'm paying for as a service. That's what I'm asking you. What am I paying the movie theaters? What am I paying them? What service are they going to provide to me that I can't, for instance, get that luxury or get that service at my own home?
So 84. like if you literally had a choice, like do you have a nice TV 84?
Yeah.
So I got my little 4K 65 inch in my man cave. It's just right over here. Okay, so if a movie came out tomorrow that I needed to see, I needed to see it the moment it came out. If I could pay $12 at the movie theater or $12 at home, I would prefer to stay home.
Okay, let me ask you this, D-Run. Now, $12 at the movie theaters. Now, let's just say, because it's different. As I think what you were saying before, like how they can double dip. So I can get $12 at the movie theaters, or if you want to stay home, we'll charge you $20, but you get to stay home and watch it. Which one would you take?
I'd take the $20 and stay home.
How are they not making money off of this? Because people would pay extra money just to be able to watch it from their living room.
And I wouldn't do it for every movie. I do it for the big $1 billion blockbuster that people have to see.
Yeah, look,
the movie theaters can still stay alive.
Massive screen. Okay, they're providing an experience. Massive screen, the sound system, the lights, the ambiance.
Yo,
you don't go to the library anymore, bro.
My best friend's dad has a 10-foot 4K HD projection. Same thing, full blown.
He's the exception.
I mean,
not everyone has that, obviously.
Okay, even my 60-inch TV with a sound system at home. I mean, not to say, but sometimes depending on what movie you go to, my TV looks better than the movie.
Hold on, don't filibuster me, 90.
I'm not filibustering you nothing, That's not no filibusters. Our TVs are just as high quality as what they're providing at the movies nowadays. The only one that I could you could make that argument for would be IMAX. That is a completely different experience.
I don't care how big your TV screen is. It ain't the size of a movie fucking picture, right? So there's that.
Yeah, but I can sit dead center on my couch. Why don't you argue like that?
Hey, hold on. For real, bro?
And don't forget, yeah, you're gonna compare that to a fucking movie theater screen?
No, but from where I'm sitting, it's the same amount of screen that I'm looking at. When I'm sitting 300 feet away from a movie theater screen, or 10 feet away from my 65-inch, it's the same size screen. Like, because when you're in a movie theater, you're like over 100 feet away from the screen.
True.
Like from where I sit, which is right here, to there, that is a huge fucking screen. And then you look in my ceiling, I got these speakers built in there. Like, dude, my sound system is legit. So I would, from my personal experience, like, dude, I hit one button, and all of a sudden, it's dark in here, and I got my fucking, my movie theater atmosphere is just on point.
No, the people like to be in this event, dude. You're getting out of the house. Not to mention, don't forget the Hollywood part of it. It creates fanfare. It makes a movie really pop. Like if you just sending shit straight to, I don't care how hard it is, like, you lose a bit of the marketing cycle when it goes straight to video.
That's because we haven't seen a real movie go straight to that. I don't believe that at all, man. I believe if they marketed a movie and they could go straight to video and still make a ton of money on it if they wanted to.
Hollywood, they're egotistical. They want to go to the red carpet, the premieres, all that shit.
You can still have that premiere and red carpet. I'm just saying the day of the release, when, for instance, us consumers can have access to it, instead of going to movie theaters, how they haven't thought of to even just charging a premium where you can get that experience. And let's just say you can't restream it. It's just a one-time viewing. You stream it once and that's it, I'm just surprised it hasn't been done more.
I pray to God that you guys' dark, desolate future that you're predicting does not happen. That'll be a sad day in America.
I mean, it's already happening right now with all of us being quarantined.
Bypass theaters. No, I hope that shit does not happen.
Yo, Mr. Social Distancing over here, you hanging out every weekend at the movie theaters, bro? I don't know about this.
I like that it's there.
Okay.
And drive-in. This is like a drive-in too that's around my way.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
I love a drive-in. I'll go to a
something
drive-in.
different. That's something different. I don't have drive-ins down here. That would be provided like that would be something to be cool. All right, cool. Drive-in in my own car, like I can bring my own stuff. That'd be definitely something. But I'm not trying to destroy humanity, Biggie Shaq. But I'm just trying to ask questions that people aren't asking, I guess, and especially during this time where we're all quarantined and we can't get out to see the movies. Why won't they offer this, at least for the time being now, I think.
My point on this subject is a month ago, I could not have gotten behind this. Okay. But right now there is a culture shift in our world where a new normal could arise. Whether it be movie watching, whether it be comic book buying, whether there are so many different way of life can change right now. Movie watching could be one of them. And there are some movies that are going straight to digital that were going to be in theaters. And if it makes money, it could happen. Like I wouldn't have thought this was possible a month ago.
Jeff Schultz, you probably like digital comics. Well, actually, right now the only way I'm reading right now is digitally. And yeah, I don't hate on digital comics. There's certain things I like about them and certain things I don't like about them. Of course, holding the book in your hand is always the greatest, but I love the guided view with digital comics, and I'm open to things being easier for me. So,
dude, I love being able to bring my entire comic book collection with me.
And then read anywhere if we're waiting in line. Like I'm
on break at work, that is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because you could keep extrapolating this point you're making and say, why even bother printing a comic book? Just make them all digital. You don't have to leave your house and go to the LCS and get a bag and a board. You can
but the argument to that is we as comic book collectors, there's a market and an aftermarket that you don't have for movies once they're screened. You know what I'm saying? That the reason why they still print them is like there is a market for that, and we as collectors, fund that market. So I mean,
but still, for that initial, take the collector out of it just for the initial experience of reading the comic.
Yeah, or you have that as well. But as long as people are going to be buying them, and for instance, especially if there's going to be like an aftermarket, like the way there is, like
but I can take that aftermarket out.
All my digital comic books are gem mint, baby. They're perfect condition.
Yeah, I hope not. And yeah, I definitely don't want to see I don't want everything to go super digital at your house, super convenient, super fast. Like we need there's value in that tangible.
Oh no, for sure.
A UFC fight, like they make. I think more of their money on the pay-per-views than they do the live show. But, you wouldn't want to not fill the stadium and do a live shit because you can stream it too for pay-per-view.
Hey, I got one more point to make about the movie watching experience. And it just popped up because Jeff made a comment. I have a really bad temper when I'm at a movie theater and people are talking. People are bringing their children that can't shut up in the middle of the movie. I'm telling you, it ruins my experience. And when I go to see a $1 billion movie in a movie theater, like an Avengers or a Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises, one of those movies.
Yeah,
I cannot tolerate a kid talking through the movie.
I know, it's the worst.
And when I watched it at home, there is no kid talking through it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I'm one of those people. I will make a fucking scene in the movie theater and I will tell someone to shut the fuck up and I will fight them if I needed to.
I can see D-Ruck too.
Dude. Oh, dude. When me and my wife went and saw Spider-Man Homecoming, these two people like sitting next to me would not shut up. And like we're talking like the beginning scene of the movie. And like I immediately just went, hey, the movie started. Shut up. And I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, but that kind of shit, like, and they did shut up, but it ruined the movie for it because the entire rest of the movie, I'm waiting for them to fucking talk again. Like
Magic Lasso hit it on the head. The adults are worse than talking than
the
the kids, man.
Yeah, no, the adults do it too. and but people ruined the movie for me, dude. Like and then there's like, it's like an LCS where like no one shops there, and you can get your spec book, like your new release spec book, like without paying extra for it. Like I got a little movie theater by my house that no one goes to anymore, and I could see an opening night movie pretty much quiet, by myself, or me and my wife want me to go to see it. But if that thing fills up with 30 people, I'm not going to have a good time.
Yeah, the fact is you can still have it your way. You just got to wait a little longer for that convenience. I think it's good the way it is. You got both worlds.
Me not wait.
You know what I'm saying? And Biggie says the guy that wants digital grading. Hell yeah, I want digital grading. I think that,
Big Shaq, he's been killing Shaq. He said, "Fuck you, 90." He just said nothing. He's like, "You know what? Fuck you, 90." He goes, "Jeff, 90's a Chris Jericho fan. Like that explains everything wrong with me." I love you, Biggie Shaq.
Yeah, we need them digital scans, bro, for grading.
Dude, that would be flawless grading. Like
now, on grading,
subjectivity out of it.
Isn't it based on the whole book, not just the cover?
Yep,
it is, but there's still subjectivity to current grading. Like
I hear that. So when someone goes, "How did this get a 9.6?" When look at this cover, it's perfect. I'm like, well, did you go through the book and open it? Because now I know I read digitally now, but when I did read my books, when I was buying them every week from the LCS, there were plenty of times I was reading the books and then the bubble print was just super low ink. I'm like, oh. And of course, if that was being graded, I'm guaranteed that would be points off. And that's not on the cover; it's on the inside. And unless you flip through the book, you don't see
it. Bubble print.
Yeah, the bubble ink. It was like like the bubble, the word bubbles.
Yeah,
like ink on the actual words was like low. It looked like it was faded. Like
that wouldn't affect
the condition of the book, though. No.
For instance, though, when you're talking about something being mint, right? It wouldn't be considered mint then, because
no, it wouldn't affect the grade.
No,
it's always about paper quality.
Yeah,
and the condition of the physical condition of the book.
I don't understand what it is they're grading then.
Yeah. No, but here's the deal, dude.
You have the list. Like, if I've looked at it a couple times of like when they lay out, it's pretty handy actually of like what they lay out that they're looking for. Like to get a 9.4, it's like it allows 2 defects or some shit, and then it lists what those defects are, right down to like the size. So like 1/4 of an inch non-color breaking crease. Like they have all these different things that they're looking for.
But straight up, dude, I had 2 books that I took to C2E2 for on-site grading that were already graded, and I cracked them out of a slab and resubmitted them, and the grades went up. Like grading is subjective.
No, it really is. Oh, that I know.
But that's what 84 is talking about. He wants there to be a computer that scans it and finds the defects. Like it's like an MRI for your book.
No,
and it gives it like a flawless grade every time. So you take the subjectivity out of it. Yeah, that I think would be.
And then, and if you're going to be a grading company, you have to use that machine.
Yeah.
So the only difference would be a case at that point, in turnaround time or whatever.
Because when me and 84, when we were in Chicago, we did our little live from Chicago stream, and we were talking about our on-site grading bumps that we got for some of our books, and people were not like, they were kind of ripping apart CGC for it, and like, hey, if they did, computerized digital grading where they scanned the book and it was no longer up to a human's interpretation or someone being in a hurry to get through a certain number of books, you could take subjectivity out of it.
No, for sure. But then you're going to have those people that are going to argue, well, how do I know this computer scanned it right? Or there's not a defect in the computer.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's tricky. I can't even really blame like the grading. Like I wouldn't even call it human error necessarily that there's different grades. It's just like
It's subjective.
It is kind of subjective because
Yeah.
we're talking such small defects and things. I mean, I think
And then
definitely cases where it should be pretty.
think about it.
9 could be a 9.8.
let's just remove like the grading scale, correct? Like we're not talking 9.8s or whatever. And if you saw a book, right, it had one, let's say, non-color breaking one tick, right, or let's just say one tick, one small little color breaking tick on it, and let's say there were no grades involved, you would look at it like, damn, this is a clean ass copy, you know what I mean? But because grades are involved, that's when people started to be like, damn, that's not a near perfect book anymore. But before, I mean, if you're just looking, it's not bent, it's not, you know what I'm saying? You don't have like a crunched up corner, you're not missing any pages, you just got one little tick on the spine.
That's why you need letter grades on your book. A+, B-.
Right.
DC life, baby.
You know what's so funny? What you just made me think of is I was cruising the Let Go app today, seeing if I could find like a new Bobby Books, and so funny to see. There's this guy that posted. He had these shadow books. Those damn
Sick.
shadow DC books, and he's like,
The next DGC round, you gotta let me know.
"Oh yeah, I haven't seen
I need one, man.
any of them pop up yet. Have you sent those out?"
No, dude, I've been working like 14-hour days at work. I'm gonna be working on. I have 2 or 3 that I'm working on this weekend. So
Oh,
we should
nice.
see some pop out pretty soon.
They all go pretty quick.
No, dude, I got a couple slots open if someone needs a DGC.
Ooh,
Okay, I gotta hit you up, D-Run.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if I have a book in mind that I want you to do, but
But here's the deal, like I told people in my little DGC video where like I don't need people to buy it from me. Like I don't give a fuck if you get a book from me. Like
Right.
like I'm cool if you don't. Like it's not my get rich quick.
no, for sure, I hear you.
Like people ask me to start selling them, and I'm willing to do it. And it's like a favor to the people. Like, but I'm not going to do it for free, and I need to pay for the supplies that I paid for to make the presentation.
It's
Look,
understandable, and
yeah.
you're not asking to make any money off that. You're just asking pay for the supplies.
Pretty much.
Hell yeah, I'll hit you up, D. I need
Yeah.
one. I need at least one in my life. So
Yeah.
make that happen.
You get the NWO discount,
Ooh, all right. Yo, you should make an NWO label.
dude.
Ooh. Yeah, this might be my favorite one, dude. I just love the way you fucking pulled this one.
Bro, the colors, everything about it, man.
10.
Because that's what Shimmer 84 is, a 10.
I know.
My favorite thing to do is putting the trade dress on the book.
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
especially on a virgin one like this, it looks so tight.
Beautiful, yep. Because you're giving it the trade dress there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think the best part is the holographic beer.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That's the
Dude, 84 made the logo.
Yeah, I know. 84 makes everything.
Yeah, and he didn't even know he made the logo. Like, but he knows that he did it, but
video.
I don't think he knew that I was gonna jack it for my like.
That you did.
Yeah, no, because you did the comparison video where you were just having fun and you were comparing my book versus a CGC book, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna use that as my logo now."
That was awesome. Need them DGCs, man.
Hey, dude, that's where the digital grading comes in, man. You don't send me a book. No one sends me a book. I'm not touching your book. You're like, you tell me what grade your book should get, and you'll get that grade.
He goes, I don't even grade it. You grade it.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta love that.
Too good.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the community, Jeff. He said he's been out for a few weeks. Welcome back, brother.
Yeah, dude, it's tough, man. Like he was talking about LCSs are all closed down. Diamond isn't shipping anymore. Like it's just
It's a weird time, man. It's honestly a time in the world like we like no one has experienced anything like this. At least no one alive, you know, or the people that alive that did experience the last one. They were very young, you know, during the Spanish flu and all that. So it's just a
weird time. And to your point earlier, D, I think, once we come out of this, things are going to be different. Like,
Oh yeah, life will
things aren't-
never be the same.
things aren't going to be normal. I think things are going to be different. It's just going to be weird. And it's going to be an adjustment period.
A lot of businesses will be different, and a lot of businesses, some businesses won't exist after this.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
and I'm not picking and choosing which ones will be around, obviously, but there's just
Some people aren't going to be able to afford to be out of work for this long to go back to get their business started up again.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part.
And that's what's so annoying to me. I haven't seen the details of it yet. Supposedly they passed something, the Congress and them, they signed something. I haven't seen what it is yet.
stimulus package.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that they fucked it up. I'm almost positive that they fucked it up because there's the employee part, fine. That should be pretty straightforward enough, I think, to solve. It's like the guy was explaining of unemployment on steroids. You should let everyone claim, and he was saying full-time, part-time, freelance. Everybody is going to be massive unemployment claims. Fine. But I have a feeling that they're going to fuck up the business support. Because when people say, businesses, everyone automatically thinks of, fuck Walmart, these big businesses. What are they? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, almost 90% of the businesses that make up the U.S. economy is for business owners that have 20 or less employees.
Yeah, man.
A huge, 90%. It's the backbone of the American economy.
And you don't have to use 90 to, show me love, okay?
Yeah.
84%.
Yeah. 84% of them.
I'm with you there, 84.
What about that guy? These LCS shops.
I mean, to your point,
What are they going to do?
America's built on the American dream, right? Being able to come here, establish yourself, create a business, and work for your own, so to speak. And even though we have big corporations that for the most part we all are familiar with, and yeah, we see them as running the country, so to speak, but the small businesses are really, it's the sad thing to see right now because they're being told they can't work. And it's not that they would probably go to work every day during this. They don't care.
Right.
They're
in my company, we're hiring like crazy right now. I can't tell you how many bartenders and waiters that I've hired over the last couple weeks because all bars and restaurants are shut down in my state. It's carry out only.
Yeah,
so everyone that relies on tips or making drinks, serving food, all those people are now boom without a job. And that shit will be months. Whether Minnesota is going into lockdown on Friday night, but carry out and delivery, all those businesses still exist. But you go sit down at a restaurant that's not an option at least through May.
Yeah.
And that's the best case scenario.
Biggest hits. Yeah.
Restaurants are the biggest hits.
So that's where, the federal government should come into play at that point of if you can drop all that money to bail out banks that did it to themselves with predatory lending, then you can take care of business owners that are dealing with a fucking pandemic.
Aren't we all supposed to get that check too? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. I think
everyone will get. Everyone that makes I think it's less than 100K is going to get 1,200, and a married couple will get 2,400, and if you have children, there's amounts for each child too because they're factoring in taking care of children. So. Me and my wife plus my cat, we're going to be rolling in some cash here pretty soon.
Yeah, luckily we had little 90 in time.
And then then a business like mine, which got me a little freaked out of so we're on the essential list, right? Okay. So lockdown happened this week, but we technically didn't get shut down, forced not to work. But the whole nature of our business is we have to do house calls.
And people don't want to let you into their houses.
You know what I'm saying? And we chose to close this week because now we got employees that you're telling me it's a fucking pandemic out there, so I'm just gonna, even just putting the employees out on the road to do their job, it's a tough call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are we putting them in harm's way or whatever the fuck?
And then, as a former Starbucks partner, like I know Starbucks are still open, and I've seen some partners come out and say like, yo, like we're concerned for our families. You guys have us coming to work every day, and people, you know what I mean? So, I mean, you have that in the back of your mind too. Like, what is you as an owner, Kenny? I'm sure you feel like you have both your hands tied behind your back.
Yeah, it's like can't really win. We try to do the right thing, and like this week, everyone only worked Monday because they put this lockdown on Tuesday, and we decided that we're going to pay everyone 40 hours for this week because they still didn't announce anything.
Yeah.
So you can only do that like once, basically. We can't keep doing that, But we wanted to like whatever to try to take care of everyone. But next week we're like gonna go back to work, and I'm gonna give people like the choice. If they feel uncomfortable for whatever reason, they can take it off, but they would have to go through whatever support measures that
sick time, vacation time, or
or open up a claim or some shit, But the other part is the effect on like the ripple effects. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna, and it's so annoying too, because for the past 15 years, every year, and I've been proud of it ever since I've been starting to run that place. 15 years, every year we've grown like 5% at least each year. Some like 7, 1 year 10 growth every year, 15 years. And I know I got a bad feeling this year is going to be like the first downward, because how many people are going to cancel their service, or I'm going to hold off because money's tight. I already had one lady I spoke to today. She has 3 properties with us that we service. And she's like, well, my tenants all pretty much told me that they're not going to pay me rent this month. So now, since I'm going to eat that, I have to, and you can't evict people very easily. So,
No.
and nor should she, you know what I'm saying? She's
No.
whatever. She's like, so I got to cut you guys back, How many people are going to make that decision,
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We had some mayor down here in Palm Beach County, like they were discussing about, power and, water bills and everything like that. And I guess, I forget who it was, but it was, I guess the person, underneath the mayor, and he was kind of like challenging her, saying like, so let me get this straight. We took like, they're telling him, oh, you're not allowed to talk anymore. You can look it up on YouTube. But he's like, let me get this straight.
I saw that shit.
Like, you tell me I can't talk. He goes, we got people giving us their last checks and they don't even know when the next time they're going to get paid. And you got this guy turning off their power and their water, and we're in a global pandemic. Like, are you concerned for the people of this county, or you could just with this guy? What?
Shutting off their power?
Yeah, because people haven't been able to pay their bills because they couldn't, can't go to work.
Their job went away. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll send you the link. Bro, this guy goes off. Wow. And the lady's like, oh, don't try to talk to me like that. He goes, no. All you care about is this relationship with this guy, because whatever money he's giving you guys, and you're not concerned about the people of the city who voted you in. Where these people voted for you. Like, where's your concern for that?
Dude, she fucking choked and she just walked off the panel.
Proud moment for him. Like, damn, there's somebody like really sticking up for the people right now. Like, even during this time, like, we don't know what to do or what to expect, but at least this guy's trying, like, and understands like, yo, some people aren't going to be able to pay bills for the next few months as we go through this. And then what, they should get, shafted in a sense because of that. Like, they didn't choose any of this. So I don't know, man. It's a weird time. Like I said, it's just a weird time,
man. I think the businesses that are going to get the support too is the ones that were in the non-essential list. But I think they're sleeping on the fact that even businesses that are essential are probably still going to get porked a little bit.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
But we'll see, man. It's a crazy time.
It's crazy, bro. All I know is we just need to stick together.
Yeah.
People, and we'll all get through this, and hopefully that, we'll all prosper after the end of this, and we might be better prepared for the next one.
Oh, dude. You can't tell me that everyone here like when once toilet paper is on the shelf, like normally, that people aren't gonna like buy up and like have like 2 or 3 stacks in the house.
Yesterday, I went to Publix. It's like our market down here, right? I haven't
Yeah.
found toilet paper or paper towels in like about a month, right? The guy's loading up toilet paper, like the guy that's delivering it, and the manager's right there next to him. And I'm looking and no one's around. And I felt like bad taking one. I'm like, yo, is this real? Like, it felt like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, can I take this? The guy's like, yeah. I'm like, by any chance, you guys have paper towels? And the manager looks at me, he goes, come with me. And I'm like, okay. And he starts back. And he's like, he goes, what type of paper towels are you looking for? I'm like, honestly, I haven't found any in weeks, so I'll take whatever you'll give me. He just comes back with a giant thing of Bounty. And like, I told my wife, like,
Oh, that's the thicker picker upper.
bro, I thought I was supposed to look for other things too, but like, I got so like, oh my God, I got toilet paper and, you know, paper towels. Like, I just ran out of there before like I got like caught, you know what I mean? I'm like, let me get out of here. So, but yeah,
Which is, dude, fucked up. Like in your lifetime, like, have you ever like worried about toilet paper? Like that is so weird. Like it's, and there are people over the world that's like a normal for them.
I know.
You know, and it's like hitting us in our face right now. It's just weird as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I lucked out though. My dad, because of where he works, he gave me those 2 like industrial size, you know, when you go to like the restaurant toilet
Yeah.
paper, those giant rolls, he gave me 2 of those. So like, if I got that bad, I had those. But man, it was crazy, bro. It feels like the apocalypse, bro. When you go into a Publix and like shelves are just completely empty, you're like, wow, man, it's never like this.
Dude, Jeff is killing it in the chat still, dude. Like, put his last comment up there. God damn.
It's perfect. I mean, that's probably all of us right now. That's exactly what I'm wearing.
Oh, dude, I got fucking sweatpants on, looking like a fucking hobo right now. Like, you know.
Geared up there.
Like Brick Hunter says, on the bright side, air quality is a lot better. And
Dude, that's real life, dude. Like California like doesn't have pollution right now.
because you could look at this as, you know, we're looking at this as like a virus, right? This could be fucking planet Earth trying to like protect itself from us. Like we're the virus.
I think that viruses are.
I hear you, but I'm a conspiracy theory guy, right? I think if you look at it, population control, where it came from, the target.
Oh,
Like,
I'm glad you said, because I've never understood this one. The population control, right? As a conspiracy theory, I've never like understood.
So where it came from, China,
Money.
the most populated country in the entire world, right? They have more old people than young people because at one point in time, the women were only allowed to have 1 child.
But
One
old
child.
people spend money. The more people, the more money can be spent. Doesn't it always come down to money? So I
Yeah,
would,
a lot of the elder population require a lot of financial assistance and government support. A lot of more people than you know die with debt that will never get paid because their estate doesn't match their debt. And I'm not supporting the conspiracy theory, at least not live on air. But that's where that theory comes from, is that you take out a portion of the public that can't support themselves, and you just wind up having a lot of able-bodied population. So. But yeah, that we're getting deep into that.
Yeah, no,
so.
and like I said, I'm a conspiracy theory guy. Like I hear,
I don't like
read,
that
and listen to
I
them.
like a good conspiracy theory, but
You know,
population control doesn't
I just think
doesn't
we're
add up.
coming out of, I guess, the target age that it's targeting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just seems to me, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something man-made, and and it was something that they were trying to induce, so to speak.
I think a lot of conspiracy theories have some truth behind it. Like, I don't know if coronavirus was man-made, but I think a lot of people may have been less careful about protecting against it because it's only going to affect people that are super vulnerable. And then come to find out, like, actually a lot of people are getting hospitalized that are not young. I mean, that are young, that are not unhealthy, and it's not just, the 80-year-olds that are going to the
recovery rate of those compared to the recovery rate of the older. And that's, to me, I think that's where that part plays in.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm like Johnny from, Joe Rogan, bro. When Johnny's got a whole new crazy conspiracy. Joe, no, the government's watching.
Yeah.
So Jeff, I'm in Minnesota, and the other two can say where they're from if they feel like it. But I'm
down here in Miami, Florida. I was gonna say, we're in the middle of something serious when they panned Miami Beach, and they are so long there. So
Massachusetts.
and Jeff is in Illinois.
it's like we have like a little triangle.
Yeah, we were just up in your spot, man. C2E2.
Yeah, Jeff said he was right down the road from it, and he didn't make it out.
Oh, no shit.
I was just in Chicago back in September for my old job for the first
I remember that. You were at the hotel. You were
Yeah, I was at the Windy City for a little bit. It was cool.
Wasn't Florida was getting hit with a hurricane while you were in Chicago, weren't they?
Yeah, so it was right before the hurricane or right after it. We were prepping for it. At the time, I was working for Starbucks, and I was a store manager, and this was our manager summit. And I want to say when they officially said that we were flying out, we knew that it just missed us, so to speak. But at the time, we were preparing for that, and it was more than likely that I wasn't going to go. And at that time, like, when my DM was asking, like, hey, it's still going. Like, do you feel comfortable going? I'm like, to be honest, no, because if a hurricane comes, my wife is pregnant. Like, she was pregnant at the time. So I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable at all not knowing, with the storm. But after it cleared, it was cool. I got to go to Chicago for the first time. I got to go see the house that Jordan built, which was phenomenal. It was incredible. So, but yeah, and then the highlight for me in Chicago was the opening day for the NFL season. It was Packers and Bears.
Yep.
Right there in Chicago, and I was at a Bears bar enjoying that. Like, it was just super cool. Like, as a sports fan, it was a really cool moment.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. I know.
Because I remember you being like there was some drama for you, like trying to decide whether or not to go on the trip, and it was not the easiest trip for you to go on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that, D. You listen. I don't know if anyone listens, but you do, man. Thanks, brother.
What'd you say?
That's awesome.
I love these guys.
Yeah, well, I think it's that time, y'all.
Phil, what do you mean? Only 2 hours and 12 minutes in? Come on, bro.
It's supposed to be a
We're
content.
only 35 hours away from the Jigs world record, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a quick contest update entry video.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put in the description. Stop watching after.
Stop here. You just edit it up. You can put this in the 2 videos, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could just like rip these and edit them into like segments, but I don't know how to do that.
I think you could in actual YouTube Studio. You can edit that way. I know we're not all used to that because YouTube Studio Beta isn't the greatest, but you can actually click on each video, and if you wanted to, you could edit through the YouTube Studio.
It'd be like, on Rogan, how he has the Rogan show, then he'll have JRE clips.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's
80
him doing the clips. I'm not sure if that's him doing the clips. I feel like that's somebody else doing the
No,
clips.
it's Jamie does that. He owns it.
Oh, so it's Jamie doing the clips then?
Yeah.
Okay, then it is both. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they was the same. Because at first I got introduced, I guess, was the clips is really what got me. But I was like, man, why don't I listen to the whole? And then, bro, once you get into listening to the whole episode, it's like, you'll never go to the clip.
Don't have like the time to dig in. It's kind of cool to have little
The clips, yeah, for sure.
Because not a lot. I know a lot of people don't really like to watch a whole live stream after the fact.
Yeah.
I think people enjoy long live streams when they're hanging because they're participating.
Yeah, but for that, I always I put it on and I listen to it while I'm, cleaning the house or doing things.
I know, but I've heard many people say that, sometimes if they miss a long live stream, they don't always watch it.
Oh, if I miss a live stream, it's absolutely didn't happen to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
depending on depending on whose live stream it is.
Yeah, it's
I'll go back and watch it, and then if anything, if I don't watch the whole thing, I'll just like skim through it just to see like, oh, I want to listen to this part. I'll watch that, But for the most part, depending on who it is, I will go back and watch the live stream. But not every live stream because there's too many live streams, as you guys know, in this community.
Take care, Jeff. Good
Later,
hanging out, man.
Jeff.
appreciate you for being here, hanging out with us, man. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah, I think that might be something interesting to do. Say we do like a long live stream and cut out little 2, 3, 4 minute segments from the live show and post.
Yeah, I think me and 84's first live stream went like 5 hours or some shit. Like this is like rambling and talking about like everything that could be talked about. It was,
Think about it. In this stream, we did
the old 84 when he was to the side.
Oh yeah. Oh, the other spot? Yeah.
He's to the side. No.
The in this stream, we talked. Should movies become obsolete? Movie theaters become obsolete.
Yep.
Conspiracy theories. I showed X-Men Run. You did a Biggie Shack unboxing for his AOK.
I got called out by my wife.
Called out my wife.
You were rude as fuck.
Still rude to this day.
Yeah, like so many different.
Dude, coronavirus, society changing forever. Like we touched on some subjects.
Yeah, this is, bro. Watch out, Joe Rogan. All right, the Complicated 84 podcast is coming.
If I can download this when we get off and turn it into, I'd just be interested to see if it's possible.
You know who could probably do it? Perry. Ask Perry.
Yeah, maybe I can ask Perry.
He clipped up all that year in review stuff.
Yeah.
I got two things that make this year's year in review. Hialeah's hat coming off when Biggie Shack told me I'm getting Iron Man 55. That's one of the highlights of the year so far. You got to go back and watch that, D. I might just have to show you off air, actually.
Okay.
Second, me being rude. That has to be put up.
Oh yeah.
His reaction afterwards was great too, yo.
Yeah.
Well, I first thought like legitimately and I usually try and like take the ladies' side just to save face for you, but like I was like, damn, he didn't do anything that bad. Like in my head, I'm like man, he must have been neglecting the fuck out of her lately. Like
literally, I got done. I took a break. I went and made that sandwich. And I sat down and was eating, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna eat real quick. I got a few minutes before I got to go back." Right? Literally, right after I say that, she says that. You're like, "Oh, this," and I'm like, honestly, I just had sat down. It was cool. You can watch the live stream. I go, I was eating my sandwich. It wasn't like just hanging out. Like I was literally eating. All right, fellas. Well,
Biggie Shack was hanging. I think Biggie Shack was watching the show.
Biggie Shack was in the show too, man. Think about that.
All right, boys. Well, thanks for hopping in here.
Thanks for the invite.
a quick hitter.
Little quick 2-hour hitter for you. Little entertainment. I had fun.
Always.
Had a good time.
Hey, YouTube is 90 and stay rude, people.
Yep. Rude is 90. Lack of manners is 90. And like I always say, guys, don't forget